Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. One of the top tight end prospects in the nation makes his college commitment announcement tonight on the Varsity Media Sports Network. We are live from Farmingdale at the main event alongside Dylan Butler. We're so excited for tonight, and what a great crowd we have on hand tonight, Dylan, as KJ Duff finally makes his announcement. I couldn't sleep last night. I'm excited for this event, and how exciting is it to be here tonight for KJ?
I mean, to find out how he likes his wings is so exciting. Now, of course, it's a college commitment, but great event here, fantastic night. We're so excited.
We had the opportunity to watch KJ Duff this year at St. Anthony's in one of the best years in St. Anthony's history, and let's take a look at this college recruiting profile that KJ Duff rolls out there, what the next fan base will be. For KJ Duff, 6'5", 207 pounds of lean muscle, Dylan. The class of 2024, number 18 in the tight end class for 2024, and a four-star commit. He's just somebody who continues to make big plays after big plays.
Yeah, we saw it a couple years ago. Obviously, we saw it last year in a big way, leading St. Anthony's to the Catholic League title, and so much of it was just pure athleticism, right? It's so much fun to think what we could see from him on the next level, after he graduates high school.
When we look at the St. Anthony's roster last year, how do you throw it Corey Duff and seeing what you're getting there at tight end, who's built as a wide receiver? So that's one thing that we'll talk to him about. But either way, whatever college that KJ is going to, they're going to be getting the complete package.
Yeah, we saw so many times this year, right, where Dante Torres, it was pretty easy, right? Just throw it into the zip code of KJ Duff, and he's coming down with that catch. He's got the yards after catch as well, right? He's running for touchdowns. The highlight film is off the charts. So to see that translate now to the next level at whichever school he goes to, yeah, it's exciting. It's a very exciting night here. And, we had the opportunity to chronicle KJ Duff this year, and there were a ton of big plays that he had. I mean, you're just thinking of that game. I want to prep what he's been able to do. Never takes a day off as we start to look at the big plays here. But, I mean, just take a look at the top of the screen, Dylan. You just throw it in a zip code, you're right. This is against Iona Prep. Iona Prep was supposed to stop St. Anthony's this year. But when you've got KJ Duff and Dante Torres, you'll be fine. This is the rival Chaminade. Look at a spin move after. This is what we talked about, the yards after a catch, right? Averaging 25 yards or so, it seemed like, right? And here see two in the slot. Catches it, breaks the first tackle. Good night. Once he's in open space, it is touchdown all the way. And you're right. Look, in the biggest game of the year, right, against Iona, the championship game, 4 touchdowns, 7 receptions, over 200 yards. I mean, that's a way to certainly place your stamp on this league, on this team, and colleges have certainly noticed.
There were a ton of offers in for KJ Duff, and with that said, he's shortened the list down. We'll take a look at that top 7 that KJ Duff has coming up. I mean, there you see against Chaminade what he's been able to do. It's going to be a fun night. There are 3 hats on the table. There's a whole list to get to it. And with that said, we'll take a break here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net. Are you a local business looking to advertise? Well, Varsity Media is the perfect place for you. We offer affordable rates both inside our live stream broadcast and through our social media channels. With coverage all over Long Island targeting the 16 to 54 demographic, why not take advantage and advertise today? For pricing and inventory availability, contact us today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media @Varsity Media.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net. Are you a local business looking to advertise? Well, Varsity Media is the perfect place for you. We offer affordable rates both inside our live stream broadcast and through our social media channels. With coverage all over Long Island targeting the 16 to 54 demographic, why not take advantage and advertise today? For pricing and inventory availability, contact us today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. We're back here at the main event. It's KJ Duff College Announcement Night here from South Farmingdale. Alongside Dylan Butler, I'm John Perez. Boy, this crowd is amped. I know they can't wait for the decision, but with that said, there were a ton of offers that came in for KJ over the last few years. Let's take a look at his top 7 and what KJ had. And you see Rutgers, UCF, North Carolina, Texas, Miami, Texas A&M, and Syracuse. If you're looking locally for Syracuse and Rutgers, I mean, it's a quick ride down to Long Island. Those are two good local places for KJ that, you know, could go in the future. Let's stay locally first, Dylan Butler.
Yeah, and we've seen Syracuse, right, throughout the years. They recruit this area so well, whether it's the PSAL, whether it's the Catholic League, right? So many of their key players coming from this area. So certainly understandable. And when you think about it, we showed you his top 7. There were more than 20 offers on the table, right? So really hard for a young man to kind of whittle that down. The recruiting process for so many is a stressful one. You want to try to make it fun. But, yeah, I mean, like Syracuse right there, like, if you want to stay local, a good option, certainly.
No, and Dino Faber certainly has been doing a fantastic job for the Syracuse Orange. If you're going to go locally and go to the big state of Texas, obviously you've got the Longhorns, Texas A&M, Miami. Looking over the college football landscape over the last 20 years, it always seems to be those 3 schools, right? Whether it's Texas, Texas A&M, Miami, they're looking to restore national prominence, and KJ Duff could do that for them.
Yeah, when you think about University of Miami, certainly, right? It's a place that he visited April 13th, received that offer right away. And, yeah, I mean, listen, you know, Mario Cristobal, head coach, trying to get the Canes back to where they were, right? It feels like it wasn't too long ago, even though it was, you know, when they were competing for national championships, and they all have a great fan base, obviously. And, I mean, who, honestly, wouldn't want to play in Miami, right? So they are. And for the longest time, right, it's not the Dolphins in Miami, it's the U. So it's definitely one of the places that you got to think is intriguing, right?
Oh, you're 100%. The only issue, though, is that when it comes to Miami, the last time that Miami was that national prominence, KJ was in diapers. So it's been quite a while. As you take a look at the stats from St. Anthony's a year ago, 77 receptions, I mean, over 1,500 yards. Yeah, the 2 years at St. Anthony's, it was a magical run last year, and we saw what he was able to do on the highlight tape. But he's more than just numbers there, right? You see what's there, but just continues to be the complete package.
Yeah, it's funny, too, because you think about it, he was the first freshman to ever play at for that St. Anthony's football program, right? I mean, you think about it, usually anyone who walks in, you play in the freshman team, maybe you play JV, then you make your way on to the varsity, and KJ did it right away, took the express route, followed shortly thereafter by Preston Carey. I know he's here as well, right? So he's the second guy who's started as a freshman, but yeah, I mean, listen, for KJ, it's that beginning, and for him to show the poise right away, right, as a young man, as a freshman, is really impressive. And then you think about his leadership as well, right? Even though he wasn't one of the seniors on this team, he had a leadership responsibility to lead the Friars back to the championship.
And then, of course, as you look at that top 7 list as well, North Carolina's in there. Mac Brown has been doing a fantastic job. They've got one of the best quarterbacks in not just the ACC, but the rest of the country, too. North Carolina's loaded, but they're just looking to not rebuild, retool, and go to the national championship, the BCS.
Yeah, and for KJ, that's a recruitment process that started in March. And you're right. Listen, you got Freddie Kitchens, who's the tight ends coach. He was at St. Anthony's twice during the recruiting process, so showing the love to KJ, certainly. 16 years NFL experience, right? That's huge. The Browns, he was the head coach, made a trip to the Super Bowl with the Cardinals, was a tight ends coach with the Giants, right, on the Joe Judge. So when you think about a place like Carolina, you have that leadership from the coaching perspective, and a guy there too who's coached at the highest level, so he knows how to get you there. And it's also, listen, it's a program that's on the rise, right? While you were saying Miami wants to get back to where they were, Carolina is kind of there. And in fact, they beat Miami this year. I don't know if that affects KJ's decision or not, but Carolina having a big year in the ACC, and facilities, everything that you love is right there for North Carolina.
Yeah, no, 100%. And when you look at KJ, and we saw some tape earlier about him, I mean, he just continues to make big plays. He's got great hands, and he's just such a big target. He's being recruited as a tight end, has the body for a wide receiver, but, I mean, those hands, they're like hamburger helper gloves. He can catch anything.
And look, this is a situation, too, where this is a flag, right? So it's defensive pass interference, but look at him just get up there and grab it. This is, again, it's the championship game, and what a way to start it. Listen, 6'5", huge target for quarterbacks. There you see another, right? Jump ball, double coverage, doesn't matter. Still finds his way into the end zone. And even in goal line situations, right? Here's another one. Look, jump ball in the corner. There's only one guy getting it, number one, right? So that's the versatility that he shows, certainly, in that position. Showed it often as a wide receiver at St. Anthony's, but, you know, obviously with his size, he's got the blocking ability. He's gotten bigger, stronger, faster. So these are things that any tight ends coach and head coach for recruiting him, really, really interested in.
I think that's actually a big aspect to it, too, because a lot of people think that the tight ends and their hands and their blocking ability, and that's something that really is not necessarily done at the high school level, Dylan, especially on Long Island, where sometimes your best wide receiver, even though he's projecting to be a tight end, you want to throw it to him that way. Don't want him to block as much, but he was able to do so, and you know how talented St. Anthony's is, that you don't have to throw it to KJ every time. It's nice, but when you've got somebody that can block like KJ can do, that'll certainly help your squad, and that's exactly what Joe Minucci had.
And you know who reminds me of a little bit in that aspect of his game was a Jeremy Ruckert, right? When he was at Lindenhurst, he was a wide receiver, right? Because, again, he was bigger, he was stronger, he was faster than almost anybody else, so that it made it simple, right? Throw the ball in his area, he's making the catch. KJ has put on the size as well and hit the weight room. There's a really good weight room at St. Anthony's. He's utilized it in a big way. So, yeah, listen, the sky's the limit. And look, Ruckert right now is with the Jets, right? So another situation where Corey would love to make that next step, and then one more.
KJ looking to play on Saturdays, and then eventually Sunday. We're here at a pack house at the main event in Farmingdale. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at some of the high school achievements and get to know Mr. Duff on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports. Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your event or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your event or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live streaming, videography, and photography services for all teams and individuals of all ages. In business since 2010, we are the trusted source when it comes to sports media coverage. If you have a big game that needs to be filmed or live streamed, or an athlete in need of action photography, reach out today and save 15% when you mention this ad. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net.
Welcome back to the main event for the announcement of KJ Duff, where he's going to school. It's a palpable buzz in the building. Dylan Butler, there he is, the man of the hour, a smile that can light up the room. And boy, he's going to be doing fantastic things over the next 3 to 4 years, wherever he goes. And with that said, there was a lot of achievement this past year at St. Anthony's. KJ was a big part of that. And we'll take a look. 3-time NFF Player of the Week, 2-time New York State Sports Writers All-State Award winner, first-team Newsday, all Long Island. I'm trying to find a list that KJ was not on and not on multiple times.
And again, I think it speaks to the abilities that he had this year, right? And you can see it, when you get recognized by so many different organizations, you know, Newsday, the league as well, the state, that proves, right? This was no fluke. This was no one-off. Well deserved for KJ, certainly. And it's scary to think what he could do this year now, right? Off of last year, off of all those achievements, off of a championship, a first ever state championship for St. Anthony's as well. So we'll see what those accolades are at the end of this year as well.
Yeah, I can imagine that he's only going to add to that list. But that was the football player. Let's meet the young man and get to know Mr. Duff and what he will be bringing to the next level as well. And we saw this throughout the year. So, all right, there's the list right there. Favorite food, pizza.
You know what he's going to get after his announcement, right? Get the pizza here, I guess, right?
I'd imagine that's on the menu. Favorite NFL team, the New York Giants, or whatever team he gets drafted by. Then you've got his favorite NFL player, Justin Jefferson, the longest yard, and, of course, winning the state championship. Any qualms there, Dylan?
Listen, it's his day. I have no qualms at all, right? I'm big with it. I'm with the Giants as well. I appreciate that. And listen, when you win a first ever state championship, right? Beating Iona was great. I'm sure that was a 1B or just below that as the number 2. But a first ever championship, especially the way they did it, going up to Buffalo, battling adversity, battling the elements. Yeah, it's got to be winning a state championship.
Can you believe that a perfect St. Anthony's season with winning the state title and having the best year probably on Long Island history doesn't even on some publications get you as the top squad?
Yeah, hard to believe. For sure.
Hard to believe. I wonder exactly where that'll go. With that said, let's take a look at some of the moving images for KJ this year and KJ Duff and what he's been able to do specifically in the short yardage. We know that he's going to be a tight end at least initially, and in the red zone or just even close. He's dangerous.
Yeah, and this is what we were saying before, right? He's a guy who can work from the slot. He was used mostly as an end, right? But here you see as well, he doesn't even need a blocker, right? He's got an upfield blocker, but he catches it in short yardage situations, gets to the end zone, He can catch the ball in traffic. Obviously a great route runner as well. And then here, just makes guys miss, right? So it's not always a touchdown every time he touches it, but it's usually a big play, a first down, you move the chains.
Well, and that's exactly what you need to do to win championships, whether it's at the conference level or just nationally, especially with these schools that are trying to get there. And you want a tight end that could just catch it in close, keep the chains moving. So that's a good point there, Dylan. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll speak to one of the St. Anthony's Friars coaches as well, who got to know KJ Duff. It is the KJ Duff announcement night here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net. Are you a local business looking to advertise? Well, Varsity Media is the perfect place for you. We offer affordable rates both inside our live stream broadcast and through our social media channels. With coverage all over Long Island targeting the 16 to 54 demographic, why not take advantage and advertise today? For pricing and inventory availability, contact us today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Welcome back to the main event here in Farmingdale, where tonight the main event is the college commitment of Corey KJ Duff. We are back here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Dylan Butler alongside one of KJ's a longtime assistant coach, a guy who's known him for quite a while. It's Will Platt. And Will, first, before we talk about KJ as a player, as a person, this is exciting for you as well, I'd imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to thank Main Event for this awesome venue, for setting this up. I'd like to thank Icon Sports for also playing their role in setting this up. And certainly, St. Anthony's and the role that they played in terms of everything, winning the championship and developing these kids.
Yeah, no, for sure. And you were saying off mic, you've known KJ even before he came into St. Anthony's. How long has it been?
It's been about 6 years.
So tell me about KJ as a young pup. What was he like then?
He was skinny. He was tall. He was confident. He thought he couldn't be stopped, and he couldn't be. But it was just a matter of developing then, the nuances beyond that. But he was an awesome foundation of the kind of kid that we want at the school.
Will, we're showing some of the highlights here as well. The championship game against Iona. It seemed like, and listen, Dante Torres, a terrific quarterback, obviously proved to be the best quarterback in the state. But when you have an outlet like KJ, where you could just throw it in his area, I mean, as you watch these highlights, what stands out to you?
Yeah, it's definitely physical dominance, but what a lot of people don't notice is that there's a lot of technical skill as well involved in this. I mean, the subtleties of the route, the push-off, high pointing the ball, these are things that kids work on. This is not, it's not just natural ability. There's a lot of hard work involved in every one of these highlights. That really stands out.
He's a guy who, as we mentioned before, first to play as a freshman at varsity. That's something that's maybe one of the most impressive things about him. From when he walked in the building to now, what's been the biggest development, you think, in his game, even as a person?
Yeah, so, look, you could talk about, dealing with the press coverage and being more physical and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, the thing that stands out to me the most in terms of development is the character development, the leadership development. This is a guy that definitely thought he can contribute as a freshman, and he did. But as the years went on, he became more of a presence in the locker room. He wanted the ball in the right moments. He wanted to speak up. And then also in the offseason, setting that example in the weight room, in the classroom, being that high-character kid. He's just developed as a person throughout the 4 years, and that's what really stands out to me.
And it's funny, too, because so much of what we see of KJ is on game day and those highlights, but you see him when the lights aren't on, right? Like you said, at practice in the locker room. and character is as important, if not maybe more important, even for these college coaches than these highlights.
Yeah, I agree. More important. I think it's more important. And the reason, and I would say that as he's a different player from freshman year to senior year, I would expect that same development over the next 4 or 5 years. So there's no question. That's really important.
We'll ask him as well, but just as a coach, one of his coaches, how do you walk him through a process like this, which for so many is stressful, right? Over 20 offers, and to shorten the list down, to make a decision like this. What have you guys done to kind of help him through this?
Yeah, I think it's about controlling the controllables, looking at the entire situation and looking at the offense, looking at the coaches, looking at the personalities, looking at the academic opportunities, just making sure that you're factoring in everything that's important, not just for the next 4 years, but hopefully for the next 40 years. So I think all of that kind of comes into it. But at the end of the day, too, you're trying to set a good foundation inside of someone so that they can make good life decisions. And this is the first, and hopefully it's not even the biggest.
And I know, Will, just like you, I will be a fan after this year and excited to see wherever he goes. Where he goes, we'll have that next right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media @Varsity Media.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live sportscasts for any event. Our productions include announcers, multiple camera angles, graphics, instant replay, and so much more.
Hankinson getting it back. Hankinson going in, dropping it back. The shot of the goal! That's it! That's it! Norton! Pittsburgh, the Class A champions!
If you want to enhance your event or make the experience better for your viewers, reach out to Varsity Media today and learn more about our live sportscast. Contact Varsity Media at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media @Varsity Media.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net.
So very proud of you. Sorry. Any one of these schools will be lucky to have you. But just know whatever school you pick, that your village is behind you. And I love you.
I need to go this way. It's gonna be like short. Make sure you give your reason why you chose it.
The Insider Game, you're waiting for the 7 o'clock announcement, so we are a little behind the scenes. We're about a minute early. KJ Duff going to make his announcement, his final 3 schools, North Carolina, Miami, and Rutgers, and we're about a minute away. What a fantastic day it's been here at the main event in Farmingdale. We get to find out in less than a minute where KJ Duff will be attending college, and I think we're going to have something here now.
Just like my mom said, I want to appreciate you guys for coming out, all of you. It really means a lot to me to see all you guys here, so thank you. Moving to this, I just want to thank God first for giving me the ability to play the game that I love and be in this position that I am. So thank you. I'd like to thank my parents, all my family over here, for always being there for me, giving that constant support. I really appreciate you guys being here and knowing I have that love in my corner. I'd like to thank my coaches and my teammates, all you guys back there. I know everyone's scattered around. But without you guys, I wouldn't be in this position that I am today. So again, thank you, all of you, I don't know, all over there. And lastly, I'd like to thank all the coaches that have recruited me and allowed me the opportunity to come to their school. I appreciate every opportunity, and I'm very grateful for it. But with that being said, for the next 3 to 4 years, I'll continue my athletic and academic career at Rutgers University.
So there you have it, KJ Duff, a Scarlet Knight. They're bringing out the cake now, and it was a long and windy journey to get to this point, and KJ Duff is staying home. He'll be a Rutgers Scarlet Knight. With that said, we'll take a break and we'll speak to the newest Rutgers Scarlet Knight when we come back on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net. Are you a local business looking to advertise? Well, Varsity Media is the perfect place for you. We offer affordable rates both inside our live stream broadcast and through our social media channels. With coverage all over Long Island targeting the 16 to 54 demographic, why not take advantage and advertise today? For pricing and inventory availability, contact us today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
Now is the time to order a college recruiting video with Varsity Media. College recruiting videos can save thousands of dollars on college tuition and help land a spot on the team. Our videos include your best plays set to music with spot shadowing effects to help you stand out from the competition. Contact Varsity Media today and mention this ad to save 15%. Call 516-403-2050 or email jeff@varsitymedia.net. Are you a local business looking to advertise? Well, Varsity Media is the perfect place for you. We offer affordable rates both inside our live stream broadcast and through our social media channels. With coverage all over Long Island targeting the 16 to 54 demographic, why not take advantage and advertise today? For pricing and inventory availability, contact us today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Back here on the Varsity Media Sports Network, it is official. KJ Duff, the newest Rutgers Scarlet Knight. I'm joined by the man of the hour and his mother, Katie Conroy, as well. KJ, take me through the emotions right now and what went into the decision.
I feel great right now. Seeing all these people here to support me, having my family here to support me, and I really felt like Rutgers was the best place for me. All the coaches, everyone there. I just feel like I really get developed there. And yeah, I can see myself there.
What was it about Coach Schiano and the rest of the coaching staff that you said, I want to play in Piscataway?
I really like what he's doing with the program. They're really trying to change it around there. And a big pitch to me was, come be the change. So I really believe in what they have going on. And I want to go around and help change.
For all the Rutgers Scarlet Knight fans out there, what type of player are they getting in KJ Duff?
All through my recruitment, people ask me like what I want to be, all this stuff. Well, I'm a ball player, and I'm going to go up there, I'm going to get the ball, I'm going to score those touchdowns. So just be on the lookout for that.
All right, we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. The next person I'm speaking to probably had the biggest smile since this whole thing has gone down. That's Katie Conroy. And Katie, congratulations. Just take me through what today has been like and the emotions you're feeling.
So today has been extremely emotional. It's been a very long journey to get here. So we're just happy that, he's finally home. And, I've loved Rutgers from the beginning. So I'm so excited, and it's awesome. I can't even describe the feeling right now.
And I'd have to imagine that it was some sort of family-like atmosphere so close to home. Having said that, though, watching KJ grow up throughout the years as a mother, I can't imagine what the feeling is like, and I'm sure you would have been proud of him anyway, but either way, now that you're here in this night, tell me what it's been like.
So it's been surreal, even since he's been playing football at a young age. Everyone always said he was special and he was going to be something, and he's always been that playmaker. So it's surreal to finally see it come full circle. So it's really emotional, and I can't even put into words the feeling.
All right, and one last thing I have to ask you, KJ. You're not the only St. Anthony Friar in Rutgers. Obviously, Ian Strong over there. How much did that play into the decision, and how much does that help the decision?
It was great to know I'm not only a friend, but a former teammate there right when I get there. So it's definitely big for me, big knowing I have someone I can talk to, someone who I know is going to be like through the program. So it's definitely big.
All right, well, congratulations to the two of you. I know you got a lot of rounds to go. Thank you for having us tonight. That's Katie Conroy, KJ Duff. Rutgers has their new target, KJ Duff, the future Scarlet Knight. That'll do it from the main event. This has been the official announcement for the KJ Duff college commitment. For our executive producer, Ben Turchin, and our technical director, Chris Sweeney. And my partner, Dylan Butler. This is John Perez saying so long from the main event, and this has been a presentation of the Varsity Media Sports Network.